It's the Too Many Hats podcast with your host with the most, Tony and Lavelle. Every morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We also have Queen Watkins with Clock That He. Tune in with us and have a great time. Let's talk about it right here. Too Many Hats podcast. Top of the morning to you, man. Top of the morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hopefully you had a great hump day. Hopefully you're still doing well. Brother will be on here soon, I would imagine. Just checking on him just now. Looking forward to a great topic today. And hopefully everybody, like I said, is doing well. Still celebrating Black History Month, man. Happy Black History Month to all you guys. And we want to celebrate everybody that's doing well, accomplishing some things, in our culture and our people that's doing good things. People here in our city that's doing well with their businesses and stuff like that. So celebrate your people. Happy Black History Month still as well. So we just happy to be able to celebrate Black History Month. Had a good topic discussion on yesterday. That was very interesting as it pertains to last names. It's kind of amazing how one subject matter can turn into a whole other different subject on top of that one subject. So it was real good. So thinking about what we learned from that. I think we can probably revisit it too because I think there's some more meat on that particular subject matter. So most definitely that was really good yesterday. Just doing all my admin stuff. Make sure we sharing. Make sure y'all when y'all come in, make sure y'all share the live with your followers, with your friends and family. Um, Trying to keep all this good content going and all that good other stuff. Yeah. So this morning, can a marriage in two different households work? I think there was a video that Tony's probably going to share as well. I think I sent him one yesterday. I can't remember exactly. Uh, who was the person? Who was the lady name? I can't think of the lady name. Kiki Palmer. She the one kind of spun this thought process, and it was an actual video that one gentleman actually said, he kind of agreed with it. He think it can work. So we'll see. I'm gonna wait till my guy Tony come on. I think he get ready to come in on stage this morning. See, can I go get this video? I don't know if Tony got it or not. Mm-hmm. Yesterday. We be seeing each other so much stuff, it'd be crazy. uh,
Good morning.
what up, Doc? I'm
Good
trying to
morning,
get
y'all.
this
What's
video that you were
cracking?
talking
What's
about.
popping this morning? I ain't want to let that thing go this morning.
I understand. I just so happen to already be up. I've been up since early, so I just stayed on
I
up.
did not want to let that bed go, man. I was like, what the hell is going on today? Because I don't want to let it go.
Sometimes it be like that, Doc.
I'm talking about I'm just in the bed, not doing nothing, just laying there,
I get it.
just laying there. I do have a video
How you do?
that I
Okay,
want to.
I know I sent you one yesterday as well because a gentleman actually commented on it.
Is that the same Kiki Palmer one or the
Yeah,
one afterwards?
it's the same Kiki Palmer one, but he don't play the whole thing with Kiki Palmer. He kind of give his thought process on
Oh yeah,
what
yeah,
he
yeah, yeah. That's the one I originally heard where the guy
right.
said he kind of agreed with it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if I agree with that, but I mean to each his own.
yeah. I mean, hey,
You know.
everybody
People,
doing different things in there.
man, people do what they want to do, how they want to do, when they want to do it. And so that's just the nature of the business. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm,
so I've just learned that you can either roll with it, don't roll with it. I mean, because at this point of junction, man, people are literally doing what they want to do.
mm-hmm.
You know, so if you are good with it, I'm great with
Yeah.
it. If you good, I'm great.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could have a married person or couple to come on this morning to kind of share their thoughts about it, because you know you and I are married, but you know they always hear from us. You know what I'm saying? Or
Mm-hmm.
if you've been married, or if you're thinking about getting married, you know, do you think that'll work? Because I know if you're just dating, right? If you're just dating, you could definitely live in two different households. I mean, you should anyway until you get married. But
Right.
when you start talking about marriage and y'all living in two separate households, because now
Mm-hmm.
you got to think about, you got two utility bills, two mortgages, two cable bills, to internet, to everything.
Yeah.
Good, good morning, Belle. Your baby enjoyed my sing. What?
Her song. She called herself singing. I was like, yeah.
Oh, she
Don't.
corrected it. That she said, "Good morning, Belle. Your baby enjoyed my song." Okay.
I'm just gonna give you a testimony. Don't quit your day job.
Ah, man, don't do Mel Mac. Don't do too much on Mel Mac, man.
You know I love Mel Mac. I was just, it was a.
Don't do too much on Mel Mac. You know she's sensitive.
I love you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
You know Mel is sensitive. We don't want her to. We don't want, you know.
Well,
It's a lot of couples are roommates these days. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Mel. Because they probably shouldn't even be together. They probably shouldn't even be together, and they're roommates.
yeah.
Man, I don't get it.
But I mean, like you said, two different households, that's a whole different scenario. Because like you said, I mean, with the financial aspect of it, you know, and I guess my thing is, when it comes to a household and a home, because there's a difference between a house and a home. It's something about the fragrance where you can see the husband and the wife in the home when it's mirrored together. You know what I'm saying? You can see elements of. I know Dunn had to do that, and Lavia had helped her with it. Monica did this, and Tony did. Just think about y'all house, bro. How when I first came over there on Richland and how it looked like now. This your hands all on it, Doc.
Mm-hmm. And if I had to do that to two houses,
No, Doc. Hell no.
if I had to
No.
do that to two houses, I would have quit.
Long time ago.
Mm.
And then too, I mean, just when you think about it, I'm sure knowing how Monica is, she was probably there celebrating you on that opportunity because she the one that kind of started it. Talking about she wanted a bar, and you turned it into something totally different.
That's how it all started. It
Yeah,
went from I want a bar to can you take what if we took that walk? What if we did this? What if we did that? What if we,
and you manifested it. So
Yeah,
it's
she
really
sowed those seeds.
correct. So they kind of answered my question like, hell no.
Yeah, I think it would be difficult. Like if I'm thinking from my situation and thinking
Right.
about, okay, Monica got her own house over here, I got my own house over here, but we married, and then I'm spending time over here. Now, let me go back. If we did the long distance dating because I have a business in, I don't know, Washington, and she got a business in Memphis, or she do stuff in Memphis or whatever, or work, a
Yeah.
job, and we got married knowing that my business is still here, I still got to be here, you still got it. That's different because I already got a house that I'm maintaining, you got a house you maintain, and I got a business, and I got to go back and forth.
Right.
But to say we living in the same city, but down the street from each other, around the corner, and we married, no, bro.
Do you think in this financial conscious type opportunity that we're living in, what if it's like some sort of business or something? It's what they call those things now, Airbnb.
Mhm.
You just kind of trying to keep, your eye on it, so to speak. Do you think it's an
Yeah.
opportunity?
Yeah, I think that would be cool
Okay.
if you had some Airbnb property in the same city, and maybe at a time that it wasn't occupied, and you just needed some space. Say, hey, I'm going over here, spending the night over here at the Airbnb. And every now and then,
Yeah.
just kind of make sure I keep my eye on
You
things.
had to, like, especially somebody like you had to go over there. You had to do
Yeah.
some work, because somebody maybe messed something up. So I'm just gonna lay low.
But I can hear Monica right now. We going over here to spend the night at the Airbnb. She'll be like, okay, yeah, we can go ahead and spend the night at the Airbnb tonight.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I still think even if you're looking at it from that perspective, yeah, both y'all can go. Like,
Yeah, that's true. I mean, depending on what y'all got going on. And
Yeah.
then too, man, and I may be jumping too fast, but then my thing is, how do you evolve in as far as a relationship? How do you evolve and love on each other and get to know each other more? And what I'm saying, you might want to, pat on her ass, you know what I'm saying? Or, she might want to rub you on your head, you got to get out of bed and go over there and do all that.
Well, I do know people who are introverts and people who don't like to be around a lot of people and don't like to be around people like their space and all that stuff. Some people like my daughter like that. That's how I was like, man, I don't know if she gonna ever get married because she love her space. She love like
almost scared me because
it ain't about the independence part of it. It's just she like her space.
Yeah, she don't. She don't like people.
I ain't gonna say she don't like people, but she like her space.
Bruh,
she definitely like her space.
I talked to her about it the last time y'all had the little what you call it, garage sale, I guess you would call it, and we was in the house talking, and she was like, I can't do it. I'm talking about she was dead serious, like, I don't even understand because can't nobody really tell me what to do and where to go and all that stuff. I'm like, dog, Taser. She was dead serious.
It's gonna be something serious. Monica said, get an extra room in the house for space. What's the real purpose of separate household? Like I said, I don't get it. I don't necessarily understand it. But I guess if you're a person that's always been like that loved your space and good morning, Pops, that love to be by yourself in your own space, then that could probably be a problem. It could probably be. Let's play the video from Kiki and see what Kiki had to say.
Open, but one thing I need you to know is that I never want to live together. I like my alone time.
But is that real?
That's real.
Oh, wait, are you speaking?
Like, I don't want nobody in my house.
Yeah. Wait. Time out. You're for real right now.
She's for real.
So what about,
marry even.
So you're gonna live around the corner?
Around the corner would be great. You can be in a guest house, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Don't shut Kiki down, because married doesn't mean we have to live together. You got to do what's best for you. So listen, marriage doesn't have to look the same for everyone. Space doesn't mean lack of commitment. Some couples thrive with independence that's built in. Distance can reduce unnecessary conflict. Love doesn't disappear because you have separate homes. What works for the couple is what matters most. Success comes from agreement, not public approval. And lastly, healthy relationships are defined by peace and not your tradition or mine's. I want you to comment below. Would you do this? What does it look like for you? And go with God.
See,
So-
my first thing at the gate, bro, like real talk. So this is the issue. The key thing that she was saying was me.
I like my space. I like my, yeah.
Well, you just need to be by your damn self. How about that?
Yeah, it was a lot of me and mine now.
Yeah, come on. I like my space and me. And come on, well, what we doing?
And what she was saying, and then what he was alluding to was different. I know he said shut Kiki down too quick, but what she was saying, and in the context in which she was saying it, I think she truly meant, hey, that joker could be, hey, look, I just gotta have my space. And I can see that being a problem long term.
Yeah, come on,
But
man.
if like I said, you're in a long distance type of relationship already because of somebody's business in one state or whatever, city or whatever, and something going on over here, I can kind of see it. Maybe sometimes people are taking care of their elderly parents. Say, I gotta stay here. I can't move out of the city. I gotta I gotta be close to my mom, take care of my mom. And then I know your business is here. Well, we'll just, come back and forth. When you can get away, come, and I come there. And then, I get it. You trying to make it work. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But to be in the same exact city and talking about you can live around the corner or out in the guest house. Out in the guest house?
Yeah. But when you truly understand the framework of a true woman,
And I don't think that got nothing to do with tradition, Lavelle.
no. But what I'm about to say is when you understand the true framework and the anatomy of a woman, we ain't even talking about the man. I'm just talking about the woman right now. That ain't even a true woman. And I mean, I don't know this lady, so I ain't trying to, be down on her. But what I'm saying is that a woman yearns for companionship and loves that type of thing, especially when you've been together for. Man, Dawn one time had to literally stay at her job for almost 3 days. Nigga, I was miserable. You see what I'm saying? So I can imagine what a woman feels like, you know what I'm saying, when something like that go on. So, because a woman is made different. She's meant to be nurtured and attended to. And a man wants that as well, but I just don't see how that can work. I mean, yes, being away from each other does make the moment more fun than once y'all come back around, but no.
That's a little crazy, man. Like, again, I can accept it under certain conditions, because we entered in that kind of that way. But even long term, like, maybe my parents, and if we were doing it because my parents here, your business here, and wasn't nothing else holding me with my parents, but now my parents have passed. Okay, nothing holding you there now. Come on here, or whatever. Or let's, let me get another business somewhere or something. I mean, something got to give, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say just because there's space, that means that there's a lack of commitment and all that. No, I did. Look, I want to be with my person.
Yeah.
And I want my person to be with me.
Mm-hmm. Because Dawn already told me, she said, if you leave, I'm going with you.
Right. Mel said a mixture of intro and extroverts in my own person, Keke Palmer. Whatever she is too. Keke Palmer. She just keep saying the same stuff. I love me, my alone time. My space is important. To be your own person, even in relationships. Don't get me wrong. I'm loyal and I love hard.
But it's easy for you to say, Mel. You've been single for a while, so I can kind of understand you getting, you know what I'm saying, used to your space like that. But when you're in a committed relationship, you've been with each other.
That got to go.
Yeah, no.
That thought process don't have to go. Ain't no real man gonna stand for that.
No.
Monica said, for me personally, it's a big no. That's too separate and no togetherness. Yeah, I agree that some traditions need to go, but some should never leave.
Mm-hmm.
Paulette said, I think I can because my age, I like living by myself. If I got married and he was already established his house and me and mine, it would give me somewhere to go as well as for him. I can tell you this. My daddy and my stepmama said the same shit. She had her house over there in East Memphis. He had his house, and she would go his house, spend the night. He would go. It caused division.
Yep.
It did. It caused, and they that did not stay long. It just didn't work. But I mean, hey, if it worked for you, it worked for you. But it didn't work for them.
Then keep in mind that
Sean, what's up, Sean? Sean said, I think it depends on the reason, a job change or something, but I don't see it working forever though. I know I'll go crazy, man. What?
And then you gotta understand too, Tony. We creatures of habit.
You gotta look. He newly married, man. About 3, 4 years.
Yeah, but just think though, we're creatures of habits. 30 days only to create a habit. If I've been with you, let's say like you and Monica been married 33 years and y'all did something like that, man, y'all gonna that ain't finna work.
It ain't gonna work for us. it ain't gonna work for us, bro. I already know it ain't gonna work for us. Monica said, if we need space, we can go in separate rooms, not a whole separate house.
Right.
Pop said, what's the purpose of being together if we are not to live under the same roof? Yeah, what's the purpose of being together if we not gonna be together?
Mm-hmm. It don't make sense.
It's
that's
weird,
why I said,
man.
It's
a weird dynamic to me.
Her whole premise of her conversation, and I wish we had just her being interviewed to see what else she said, but the whole thing was about me. Listen, me, my, and I die when you say I do. It's we, us, and our. And
Rodney said it'll work.
We, us, and our is inclusive.
No people who are used to that kind of separation.
Hey, man, to each his own, doc.
I mean, that's what I said. If it worked for you, it worked for you. It would just be tough for me.
He said, if I need my space, I go fishing. Come on, doc.
Yeah, but you gonna go fishing, but you still going back to the house, right?
Yeah,
you still going back to the house when you done.
And
let me go get this fishing out the way for 3-4 hours. Now I'm going back to the house.
Yeah,
and clean that fish and eat some fish.
You so stupid. I hope it ain't.
Woo!
But like with us, I mean, for the most part, like when we do the podcast in the morning, when I come in the office up here, I'm pretty much done being in her office. I be in my office. I may stay here 4-5 hours. I ain't bother her. She ain't bother me. But when we come back together, we back together.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Keep in mind, Melissa, keep in mind, I think her baby dad had hurt her. She was disappointed.
That's a good point.
So you're gonna take that out on the next man? So you shouldn't even be in another relationship until you heal from that other trauma.
Yep, she ain't doing no work.
You see what I'm saying? Like, why even get in another relationship?
Right. And then too, when you think about somebody like her, I think too, she's kind of throwing her status around. You know, I'm a celebrity this and celebrity that. And how you gonna tell a grown ass man that I'm gonna stay at my own house and we married? Girl, bye.
Yeah, that's why I said a real man that wants to be with his woman I ain't going for that one. Now, dude that might be out here still kind of playing the field and doing his thing might be like, shit, okay, yeah, gone, yeah. Cause now he out doing his own thing still. Yeah, healing is definitely important, man. Before you start jumping in, but I think that's the problem with a lot of these relationships. And I think that's how all of this new stuff get introduced. And I ain't gonna say new stuff, but this is how a lot of this stuff is brought to light, because this is stuff that's been going on for a long time. Back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
Grandmama and granddad and them was really through with each other. They didn't move out the house. They just had their own room.
Yeah.
They had their own room in the house, but they still came together for family.
Yeah.
They probably wasn't sleeping together no more than that, but they were still in the same house, had their own same room.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't encourage that nowadays. You know, if y'all marriage is over, it's over. Go on, move on, and get you be happy somewhere.
Yeah.
But even in that, even when grandmama was in one room, granddad was in another room, even though they probably wasn't sleeping and doing all that together, man, I still believe they still love each other. Cause I know when my grandmama and granddad, when my granddaddy passed, and the doorbell rung, and my grandma went to the door, wasn't nobody there. She turned around and said, "Oh, okay, Booster." She said there wasn't nobody but Booster let me know he was going on home.
Wow.
And I'm sitting there like, what?
That's crazy.
Monka said we might get on each other's last nerve, but I can't imagine not being near my boo. I gotta go to a whole nother house to run him nuts. Ryder says she might have something else going on too on the low, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And she can hit you with all that. Well, you know, I just need my space, and I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just used to it. And then the man over there, okay. And she over there getting smashed.
What it sound like to me?
Man, over there getting her guts ran through.
You get enough of these high ass MLG and dumping like you get a couple times your head gonna be, hey man, look.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I can't imagine Monica in her own house. I got my own house, and I'm having to pay 2 utility bills, 2 house notes, 2 everything. I can't imagine that, bro. In this day and time, I can't imagine. Rodney said she getting folded like laundry.
And granted, you know,
I let your body decide if this is good enough for you. Already folded them for you. Already folded them for you.
You so stupid.
Oh, can a marriage in 2 different households work, y'all?
I just don't think
a marriage in 2 different households work.
I want to do. We'll have to find some kind of way to make some polls on our, you know, like voting polls on our podcast, so we can actually get some.
I don't know if you could do it on the. I mean, you can. They can just put it in the comments. You can put up, hey, this, that. You can put 1 in the comment. That's how most people do it. Voting. One in the comments for yes, 2 in the comments for no. That's pretty much how a lot of them do it. They ain't gonna actually have a poll that you can interactive poll that people can
do some research. But no, hell no.
It's a hard no for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hard no.
I'm
Again,
like,
even if I had an Airbnb, in the city and it wasn't, you know, filled all the time, and I just want to go there, check on and let people know that somebody, you know, but it's still gonna be Monk. She gonna be like, okay, we going over there tonight. She gonna be, let me get me some night clothes. I ain't going by myself.
Man, what?
Unless she at home sick or something, then she ain't gonna want me to leave in, because it's gonna be like, I need you to take care of me. So yeah. What's the singer name from Memphis? I think she said the same thing. The singer from Memphis. Oh, K Michelle. Was it K Michelle?
I think you may be right.
It might have been K Michelle.
This on somebody I can think of when you say anything like that though.
Because I heard somebody else mention something about K Michelle. That's the only reason I said it.
Let me see if there's anything on YouTube.
I'll just been go to it too. I was just gonna go to it too. Since you looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think they said K Michelle said something. To that same respect. Let me see.
Nope, that ain't one.
Okay, I found some. Let me
Let's see
see.
what you got, because I don't see nothing titled
It
like
was
that.
this one on K Michelle though. This ain't on K Michelle though.
Okay. You just trying to find something else to go along with the thought process.
Yeah, because they having a whole discussion about
Right.
it.
Yeah, she was engaged for 10 years before getting married. Shit, what the hell you getting the hell?
Yeah, let me see what these folks talking about right here.
There's a lot of people, marriages last forever like that.
Do you get what I'm saying? Not live. Like, let's say I have a client in the West Coast. I have a house in California. Okay, well, I have to be here for 3 weeks. I'm not going to pay for no hotel. It's our house. Okay, we have a main house. You see me, we fly in and out. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Now, just to be doing it because and the outcome is not income, no.
What about having 2 different bedrooms? You got your own room and he got his room.
Okay, can I be transparent?
Yeah.
Look at Perkins ready. He did his whole code, his whole signs and
Let's
dots.
see. Go ahead.
He ready?
All right. I can hear this.
I
Could you do that, Michelle? Live in separate houses and be
not
married?
live.
There's a lot of people, marriages last forever like that.
Do you get what I'm saying? Not live. Like, let's say I have a client in the West Coast. I have a house in California. Okay, well, I have to be here for 3 weeks. I'm not going to pay for no hotel.
That's more of a clip.
That's Antonio Parkinson.
Huh?
That's Antonio Parkinson and what's his name? Get to do what other dude name. Yeah.
Hey, Miss Gwen.
Good morning.
Miss Gwen said, good morning. There are some who do live like that in real life. Like the video clip said, it really is dependent on the agreement and what that couple desires for themselves. Whomever chooses this kind of lifestyle must be secure, trusting, and honest within their partnership. Yes, it is K Michelle. I think I sent it to you in the veil. There was a clip from her too. Pop said, being together is so important in a relationship. The biggest adjustment that I had to make since my wife passed is after 34 years together, living, how to live on my own again. Again, being together is important. Let me check my messenger because Miss Gwen said she actually sent it to me through Messenger, and I do know. Let me see. Miss Gwen be sending me a lot of stuff through Messenger. Let me see, Miss Gwen.
I found an actual video too from a talk show. It's like it's gonna be good. Let's see here. Why you looking for that?
Miss Gwen sent me so much stuff, but here it is. Let's see. But is that an actual video, Miss Gwen, or is that just a clip? Let me see. Let's see.
Let me see what you get first before I bring you to the stage.
Yeah, it's just I don't think it's just it's not a clip. I think it's just, this is what Miss Gwen sent me. Is just a picture of her and her husband, and I guess a quote from her opening up about her marriage and revealing that her and her husband actually live in separate homes. So that's not a clip. That's just a picture.
Let's see what this says.
Thing that some married couples are doing is called LAT, living apart together. And Jezebel.com says is when couples
Jezebel.
are married, but they live apart. And there's a lot of like Hollywood couples that are living like on different coasts.
Gwyneth Paltrow's doing it.
Yeah, and then they're like,
She's
but they're
also
still
selling a
together.
candle that smells.
I cannot.
That's another chat. But you know, for us regular folks, it's maybe that you guys live in the same house, but you don't sleep in the same bed or you don't sleep in the same room and stuff like that. So what do you guys think of this? The LAT.
Is that marriage?
We got audience members that are like, absolutely not.
I don't get it. What is the point to get married when you could just be boyfriend, girlfriend, life partners? That's a whole definition for that.
Come
When
on,
you're
man.
married, that's part of the compromise of fusing each other's spaces together. Now, I do understand having space, though. I do understand, like, I don't know if your relationship, Tamara, because you have to fly here from Napa and you and Adam have some time apart when you're shooting. I don't know if that built your relationship. I think space is okay to kind of show how appreciative you guys are when you're together.
Yeah,
But
have
I
a
can't
hobby.
imagine separate beds.
Have a
Like,
hobby.
the sleeping's the best part. I want to have sex. It is.
I'm
I'm
trying
trying
to
to
think.
think.
I mean, if we're being honest, and we're gonna like, this isn't something new. This has been going on actually for a very long time. where
Culturally, it is
culturally,
for sure.
exactly. There were people that stayed married and stayed in separate rooms. They really were more like friends or just. Hi, we pass each other in the hallway of our home and we are roommates. That is,
And they
the best
mostly
word.
did it for their kids.
For their children.
Mhm.
I believe that I was a product of that for some time in my mother's marriage and her first marriage. And I believe that they did it for the children. And I believe as the child to say thank you for not doing that much longer. And the reason why I felt that way was because to me, that was not the example I wanted to see of what marriage looked like.
Well,
for me.
Exactly.
I think that is different than what this is. This is that
They're
people
together.
that
They're
are
in love.
They're together, but because of certain things, like maybe one person snores, one person has insomnia, things like that. No, because you
Does
know,
this happen? I have a question.
What?
Are they doing this in the beginning of their marriage, or
it's
are
during.
these?
It's
No,
during
but
the
like
marriage.
after like 20 years, you know how some people
She
can maybe
she
get tired of each
explained
other.
Gwyneth Paltrow, but Gwyneth Paltrow
She just
started
got
doing
married.
this because she had older children.
And this is her second marriage.
And this is her second marriage, and she wanted to make sure that her children felt comfortable with the idea of them being married before they brought their families together. They have
The hell the
since
kids
now
got to
all
do with
merged
this?
together, and they now
I think
live
this
together.
also requires
Right.
a certain level of money, honey.
Yes.
Two
You
budgets.
gotta have like separate residences and
But there's another caveat I've seen of couples who do this. It's usually people who are later in life.
That's what I'm saying.
Remarrying or marrying for the first time.
Mhm.
Who are
It's
people
used to-
who are set in their ways
Uh-huh.
and don't really want to develop.
Well, I'm
a
just
new
right there,
way of living
set in their
together and
ways.
clap for it because that's lame.
Well, you know what?
Compromise.
I couldn't do
I
that.
don't think because they
Wait,
said,
Lonnie, would you be down for this?
well, I mean, I don't like people that snore. So I
Okay.
don't, you know, I can't take it. So if you snore, I mean, I can have sex and then I can get up and go to the other bed. What you got to understand is,
Yeah, but that's
Okay,
still under the
mattress-
same
but
roof.
mattress companies actually made it that the couple should sleep together because that's how they sold king size mattresses.
Yeah.
Actually, you know,
Damn.
before there was king size, there were always the small.
They're like, I love
simple.
Lucy
I love
days.
Lucy
Exactly.
and Ricky.
Yeah.
Exactly. I just don't want
do
people to
that,
think it's
though.
something wrong if you don't sleep together.
Okay, well,
I don't
we
want
kind
people
of
to think that.
You're
I
in
don't
the
know,
same
but
thing, though.
I'm the type of wife, and maybe I have a slight obsession with my husband. It's not all the time.
no,
we go
it's-
up
it's-
and down,
It's there.
you know, but I just like, shut up.
It's there.
I just like doing things with my husband. It doesn't even have to be like
You still do
grand.
something.
No, but no. Like
Simple
I like
things.
just sitting there with him. We don't have to be doing anything. Just not we don't have to
Knowing they're
talk.
there.
can
Just
do all
knowing
of that.
he's there.
That doesn't mean that you're not together.
And I like cuddling, and I like hugging.
God.
Whew, it was a lot to unpack right there. That was a perfect example.
other side right there.
That was really good of a lot that was going on to the point where you really needed to that was good. I think
Yeah,
that was LaVelle for finding that one. That was good.
Yeah.
But like but it's different. If you are been married 20 years and now y'all are just kind of staying together for the kids and y'all still in the same house but in different households. Again, think about how from her, she said that was not the example that she wanted to see in terms of marriage, right? She didn't want that's not the example she wanted to see.
Right.
So that was not it for her. She didn't want that wasn't the example she wanted to see for her parents or what marriage looked like.
Yeah, that's a valid point though.
Yeah. But to not move in the house with your husband, they said Gwyneth Paltrow said she didn't, because she was her second marriage and she wanted the kids to be okay with it. And then in 5 years, when them kids gone and moved out the house, and you sitting over there looking stupid because now your husband don't, you know what I'm saying? And you want to be in there. He's saying, no, let's keep that same energy. So no, I think that's different, man. Craig said, good morning, Azon. Craig said, what's the point of getting married then? He said, that's just grounds for infidelity to me. And I'll just be paying bills where I lay my head at too.
Exactly.
Some of our culture trying to do anything that Hollywood does. Yeah. Now I do believe Hollywood dictates a lot of stuff. People see it and think, hey, Mel said it's a new generation. They making up new rules, poly, etc. Folks conditional nowadays. Rodney said the cuddling brings you closer, being in close proximity. Yep.
What you said? Yeah. Did we read Pop's comment?
Yeah, the big comment. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah, so it's pack her up if she come. He said, pack her up if she come to me with that, and I'm filing for divorce. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's tough, bro. Yeah. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I personally, I couldn't do it.
And then too, when you understand, like a woman,
if I'm Lavelle, listen to this.
Okay.
If I'm that set in my ways, I ain't getting married.
Yeah, you don't need to be married. Hell, you ain't
I just continue to date you. We'll do some long dating.
Yeah, you ain't damn that good for your damn self if you like that.
Yeah. If I'm so set in my way that we can't get married and live together, then we should just still be like Jenny said. Hell, that's dating. Those are dating rules. We ain't living together. We over here. You got your space. So let's continue to date.
Yeah.
Be lifelong dating partners.
They say it in church a lot of times. You see pastors get up and say, to the fragrance of this house, my wife. But when you really think about that, just your home, period. Your wife is the fragrance of your home. She sets the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Men, for the most part, they kind of rough around the edges. But the woman gonna give that. When you walk into a home, you know that a woman lives there. It's her stuff she do. She like her house tight, and she like this in the third. So hell no. It's
some tighter men too now.
It is most definitely. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, it's some tighter men now too. Yeah. So I ain't gonna not just say Yeah, it's some tighter men out here too.
Yeah,
but I don't know. For me, it's a hard no. Yeah, it's a hard no for me. I can't. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine that. Like that's maybe back in the day. I don't know. Maybe back in the day. I don't know, man. I did. Craig said that's a huge sign of selfishness, and you shouldn't want to deal with that. You gonna always be compromised to someone with that mindset. That's exhausting, man. What? That's kind of how I feel too. I feel like if you saying no, I mean I want to marry you. I love you. I want to marry you, but I just like my space. You keep your space over there, and I'm keeping my space. At that point, I'm gonna say, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna say, no, I'm good. I'm good on that. If you want to just continue to date, we can continue to date then.
Yeah.
But eventually, if I'm the person that wants to be married and wants to be married to somebody, I'm gonna walk away from that relationship.
Yeah. It says approximately.
Then 5 years later, you sitting there because this dude over here having the time of his life, enjoying the other person that was supposed that's receiving all those good benefits and traveling and doing everything, and you sitting over there going on your third relationship, another relationship, because you willing to live by yourself and all that old stuff.
Yeah. It says approximately 2.95% to 3% of married Americans, are about 3.89 million people, live apart from their spouses as of 2022. That's a good little time frame there. They figure that has grown by over 40% since 2000. This trend, often termed as LAT, living apart together, is driven by factors like career, caretaking, you said it earlier, are for older adults, the desire for independence, with over 50% citing circumstantial reasons for the arrangement. So between 2000 and 2019, the percentage of married people living apart increased by more than 25%. Wow. Starting to rise again in 2021. The trend is frequently driven by older individuals seeking to maintain independence, or in some cases to avoid uprooting children. Reasons include job requirements, financial situations, or choosing to maintain separate households for personal space. These statistics generally refer to couples who are in committed relationships, often consensual relationship, but reside separately rather than those formerly separated due to impending divorce.
Mm-hmm. But again, I understand if you got, y'all started off long-term dating, long distance dating. He live in one city, you live in one city, because y'all businesses, y'all jobs, whatever, caretaking, and you get married because that long distance relationship thing has worked for y'all. Now y'all get married and y'all still, because I've seen people do it and that still works for them, But at some point, if mom and dad die off, or the caretaker, whoever you being caretaker for that person expired, you have to, I don't know, maybe that arrangement has been so good that you just keep it that way. I don't know. Monk said, ain't no back in the day, Tony. It's a no. She wants space, send her a picture of the solar system.
That's so stupid anyway. That's good, Azon. I like it.
Go be a dog with that retractable leash. Go be a dog with that retractable leash. That's crazy. Correct. If you selfish, stay unmarried, it won't work. But don't expect marriage benefits good enough to sleep with, but not be with. Shit, that's what I'm saying.
Doc. Clock that T right
I
there.
won't add to that percentage at all. I ain't either. Azon, I'm with you. I won't be adding to that one either.
No.
Man, let's clock this T with our girl Queen Watkins, man.
This was good.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all know what time it is. Put them phones down, fingers up. It's time to clock that T with your girl Queen Watkins. I hope y'all having an amazing morning. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to clock that T. Y'all, there has been a new bill passed called the Remote Car Shutdown in the U.S. Yeah, let's talk about it. If you have a 2018 or a car with a GPS internet on it, and I thought like a little screen, touch screen, y'all, the feds are now able to cut your car on and off, no matter where you are, if they're looking for you, right? So when I first heard it, I'm like, okay, if you don't pay your car note with some of these higher cars, they can cut your car off. It don't matter if you on the expressway, at a doctor's appointment, or at your child's school. If you don't pay your bill, they cut your car off. So this has already been in effect, not the law, but just in general, if you have a newer car, that's already been in effect, that the car can be shut off wherever, from the people though. This is from the office, right? So now they're saying that feds can do it. So if they looking for you and they see a GPS on your car, no matter where you are, they're trying to catch you, boom, bam, then they can cut your stuff off. Now, I get it that could possibly help with you know, the people that be doing the chases and things of that nature. But where I found kind of an issue is if y'all can do that, don't you think hackers can do that as well? They can hack into somebody's car and cut their car. It's so much stuff going on with cars anyway. You can crank up a Kia, like a Kia car, with an old iPhone charger, and people are stealing the cars with iPhone chargers. Why or how is that even possible? So to make this bill pass, I don't think it's too much of a difference. Besides, if the police want you, they gonna get you. Simple. If you got an updated car, right? If they don't want to chase, they gonna cut your stuff off in the middle wherever you are. Cool. But they've been doing that, like car lots and people. They just been doing that. So maybe now that it's with the Fed, maybe hackers have more access to doing it more. I'm not sure. I just know that's a new law that they have passed, and everybody is talking about it like it's just brand new, but it's been happening. So what y'all think? All right, y'all. That's all the tea that I have today. Make sure y'all tune in to 2 Men in Head Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. sharp. And don't forget to stay tuned for your girl Queen Watkins. Clock that tea. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.
I think a lot of stuff is, you know, I think the whole ideology of all these electric cars, all of this modern technology in these cars is to control. Just like she said yesterday when she's talking about the inmates, the prison putting the chips in the inmates. That's another form of control.
It is.
We talked about this a few weeks ago. These futuristic movies. They have those movies. They got one movie, man, where they actually had the cell phone implant was in the arm where you can dial and talk through your arm. You can dial it. It's like a whole screen pop up on your arm. And then what is it? Babylon AD. They had your passport shot. They shot it in your, shoot it in your neck, and they scan you, and that's your passport to pass back and forth through countries and stuff. So, man, that stuff ain't just coming up. They ain't just coming out the blue with this stuff, bro. Stuff been in
Epstein files, dog. It's the Epstein files.
This stuff been in working for a long time, bro. So
Crazy,
you can't, man, you know, and you get some people now, they don't want no new car. They're gonna drive the old car that ain't got none of this latest technology on, GPS, none of this. They got the old analog cell phones. They don't want the new cell. Man, it's a lot. I'm telling you, it's a lot of people out there that they so-called live off the grid. And once you turn them analog phones in and you switch over to, because you know certain plans, you can't even have certain plans no more. And you see people still got them old flip phones, stuff like that over. They don't want that new stuff. Good morning, Don, DD. So you got a lot of people, man, that especially folk that conspiracy type theory people, they living off the grid, man. They don't want nothing technology driven, nothing. That's how they spy on you. That's how, and it is. There's a lot of, man. They can take the camera from your phone and look into your phone and see everything you looking at. We've seen that on movies. That ain't fake. That's for real.
Yep.
Folks can look at it. If it has a camera on it, access with Wi-Fi to it, they can remote into it and look.
Yep.
Mel, let me see. I'm gonna get these comments. Craig crazy. He said, "Gotta choke the chicken because my wife stay on the other side of the country." Hell no. Azon said, no need to pay the insurance if they gonna cut it off. It's paid for. There was a post of you rest a car, don't add Bluetooth or CarPlay, it stores your information. That's crazy. Mel got to, y'all know Mel always had to do stuff twice. There was a post, if you rent a car, don't use Bluetooth or CarPlay, it stores. I'm still gonna start reading her second post. My partner still got a chirp. I don't know how. LOL. I be saying the same thing with the people with the old analog phones. I be like, how the hell, what plan is they on with that old analog phone? You tell them, oh, just text me. I can't do that on this phone. I can't send pictures. I can't take pictures with my phone. I be like, God, what kind of phone you got? They ain't with it. They not with it at all. No pictures, no phone, no none of that.
Right.
So to be married and live together, or to be married and not live together. If you can do it, if you can live in two separate households, put a 1 in the comment. If it's a hell to the no, put a 2 in the comments. Put a 1 in the comments if you can live in two separate households while married. Put a 2 in the comment if it's a hell to the no for you. If you're undecided, put a 3. I ain't gonna leave out the undecided people. Put a 3. See what Miss Gwen is saying right here. Craig said, even if them TVs in your house as well. Yeah, them TVs same way. Azon said, they look in my life, they better put a bless in their hard bill in order. Big Brother is watching, has been around a long time. Nothing is totally private anymore. Now it's discussed more because technology for the general public is more available. Two. Come on, man. I want to see some ones, man. I want to see some ones. I want to see some ones in the comment. Mel said, being a wife of a truck driver years, that's best of both worlds.
Yeah, and the majority of the time they don't need that. The marriages don't last. They don't even work.
Right.
I know that because of my wife marriage, her mother's marriage.
Man, they trip me out when they be talking about the people who cheat the most. They said truck drivers, nurses. You'd be surprised. I was surprised when they said nurses was on the thing though. But I even seen some, those pop the balloon shows. And they might have the person come out and she's like, I'm a nurse. Everybody pop their balloon. Pop, 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 pop. They be like, why you pop your balloon? Man, they said nurses be cheap. And a lot of this person kind of exposed. I'm thinking, I don't know if it was a lady or a man, but they was like a lot of the female nurses was sleeping with doctors, sleeping with a lot of doctors. So I'm like, so here the doctors would be on that category too for cheating. Is that the case? Yeah. Craig said, Mayor Mac, and they say we ain't shit.
Yeah, Craig a truck driver.
Oh yeah. Craig is probably the most different truck driver you ever want to meet.
Yeah.
Like if you're a good woman out there, like he'll be a truck driver that he'll be happy to come home, be ready to come home to you.
Yeah, he's an exception to the rule.
Yeah, he's definitely probably an exception to the rule.
Yeah.
Let me see what it say.
One said the ones gonna come from some of the new folk, the YNs, and the ones that have never been married. Yep. Mel said he hated when people said that.
Hey, the top 5 cheating professions. Here are the top 5 professions most associated with cheating based on various reports and surveys. Pilots, flight attendants. That's one, aviation.
I can see that.
Due to the frequent travel long hours away from home and overnights in hotel, this industry is frequently cited as having high rates of infidelity. Baby, you can't be no flight attendant no more. I take it back. Healthcare, doctors and nurses. The high stress, long shift nature of hospital work, often involving close proximity to colleagues, makes this field a commonplace for affairs to develop. Financial services, bankers, brokers, analysts, often characterized by high pressure competitive environment. This sector is consistently ranked highly in surveys of unfaithful professionals. Business, CEO managers, high power positions with substantial authority and temptation often see higher rates of infidelity. And then the nightlife industry, bartenders, DJs, waiters.
Oh, no.
Working in a social high alcohol environment with unconventional hours provides ample opportunity and temptation for cheating. And here goes some other, these some runner-ups: military, sales, and education. Woo, boy. Yeah. I gotta get out of here, but let me read these comments right quick. Monkey said, them L's will come from some of the new age young folks.
Yeah, I
or
read
the
those.
ones that them ones will come from the ones will come from the new age young folk, or the ones that have never been married. That's why I definitely stopped work at the VA Medical Center, LOF. I've seen a lot. My entire family, Mia's her entire family. Monks and Facts, Craig, different young man with the old spirit. Rodney said flight attendants just like truck drivers. They got people in different cities. He said, wait a minute, not DJs. See no truck drivers on the top 5. No, not the military. We can't win. Say it ain't so, Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to get out of here, man. Thank y'all, man, for tuning in. It was a good one today. Another good one, man. Shout out, man, to Miss Gwen for putting this on. Whoever sent this, I think. No, Phyllis initially sent me this. And shout out to Phyllis, man, for always, man, sending me good content, man. So appreciate y'all.
Most definitely. This all right. All right, to all my tools. Congratulations, y'all need to, if you single, you start looking for your a boo thing, because y'all don't show it up and show that on y'all too. So let's make it happen. We'll get out of here. Let's pray. Most gracious Eternal God, our Father, Lord God, we thank you for this day. Thank you for this time. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for waking us up this morning, Lord God, giving us reasonable portion of health and strength. Thank you for 2 Man Ahead's podcast. Thank you for Tony. Thank you for Tony family, my family, Queen family, everybody that's associated with us. Please lead us throughout the rest of this day, and we actually do all this in your darling son, in Jesus' name. Said, amen.
Amen, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same bad time,
same bad place.
2 Men in Hats.
Let's talk about it.
The 2 Minute Hats podcast with your host with the most, Tony and Lavelle, every morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We also have Queen Watkins with Clock Dead P. Tune in with us and have a great time. Let's talk about it right here. 2 Minute Hats podcast.